Yeah. So that was Terrell Owens, and his situation looks real bleak.
Well, he ain't playing for the future. That's on him.
Yeah, it doesn't look bleak. It is bleak.
Yeah. Multiple baby mothers and no contract. That's bad business right there.
And he's 38 years old.
And he's still young. That's bad. Oh well.
We lost David, but
we lost it. Okay. We still got Eric here, hopefully, right?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, brother. Okay.
I really
Hmm?
I can't feel bad for T.O. He did it to himself. You got nothing lasts forever. Football don't last forever. You got a plan for the future, and you got only person you could trust is yourself. You trust in an accountant, an investor. You trust in your baby mother
and an agent.
Yeah, you shooting yourself in the foot. I understand, dudes. They come from humble beginnings. You don't ever want to go back to that beginning. Once you get caked out, you want to support that lifestyle forever. And, by supporting it, you can't have 10 mansions and 20 cars. Shit.
You really don't.
I tell you, I kind of want to hear Eric's take on that. You know what I'm saying? With T.O., you know what I'm saying? What do you think that could have been done in his case, Eric?
In terms of T.O.'s case?
Yes.
To me, and as I told Mark, I've approached the NFL, and I'm still approaching them. I just sent an email to their vice president of player engagement, Troy Vincent. You guys remember him, right?
Yes.
He's the vice president of player engagement, and that's somebody that's in charge of programs and all that type of stuff. And the bottom line is that the same characteristics that these athletes are using to be successful on the field, self-control, discipline, integrity, they're not using it off the field.
Right.
And I mentioned this to Mark, the confidence of making $100,000 per game. In the case of T.O. made $80 million in his career. Okay? When you're making that type of money and you're out there, you're just out there, enjoying the life of an athlete. And you're planting seeds in different states with different women, and then they all take you for child support. Their thinking is, I have the money to pay. And that's true. They do have the money to pay. But you see, the NFL, how long is your career?
Right, exactly.
5, 7. It's the type of sport where your next play could be your last. Okay? But in a sense, after that, they're not thinking that, let's use T.O. for example, $50,000 between the four children. Okay? $50,000, that's $600,000 a year. When your career ends, and he's already tried it. He's tried to get his support modified.
Right.
With your support, and this is based on over 15 years of professional experience, when your child support payments are high and your income changes, they won't reduce it.
You see, I truly wish a lot of athletes, not just athletes, but I'm gonna, what, I'll stick with athletes for now. Since this is in the paint, I wish a lot of athletes would just hear what you just said. You're not going to be receiving those type of payments for the rest of your life. It's only for the duration of your career, be it 3 years, 5 years. Some are lucky to go longer than that, 10 years. But the bottom line is, it will end.
Well, any dude that gets a woman pregnant, you'll be supporting that kid for a minimum of 18 years, maybe more.
Minimum.
So if you kick out 8 kids, do the math.
Or in the case of Antonio Cromartie, it's 12 now for him.
Well, he'll be working. He'll be working at your day job soon. That's what he'll be.
Well, that dude is in so much trouble.
5 of them are with him, or 5 will be with him, because he has 3 of the kids and he has 2 on the way with his wife, so he'll have 5 of the 12 with him.
Okay. The way athletes are going, the average athlete that's making a couple of $1 million is living a billionaire's lifestyle. You can't afford it. Nobody can afford what they're doing.
You can't afford it. And the sad part about it is that they're not thinking. In the case of T.O. again, I think his oldest child is like 10 years old. Okay, I think. Okay, and depending on what state the child lives in, he'll be paying for the next 8 to 11 years.
Yeah, 8 to 11 years.
You know,
and he really doesn't, and he doesn't have the funds for that. I mean, it's really sad.
It is sad. So you think about it, 600,000 times 11.
Oh man.
You're talking about almost $7 million.